What is up guys, it's your boy Solheim here, back with another Classic WoW video for Mists of Pandaria Classic. Now today I want to show you guys two very good gold farms that you can do to, well, make gold in Mists of Pandaria Classic. And the thing is, these gold farms can be done without any professions. Now, to add on top of that, having certain professions will make the gold per hour skyrocket, by the way, but you can do them baseline with no professions at all. You don't need tailoring, you don't need skinning. As a matter of fact, you don't benefit from having neither tailoring nor skinning either, so all you're doing here is killing mobs. That being said, certain crafting professions can definitely make you more gold per hour as well. And if you want to learn more about making gold and which professions can really make gold from this, check out my gold making guide for Mists of Pandaria through the link down below in the video description or the pinned comment. This guide will tell you everything you need to know about gold making in Mists of Pandaria, and even more as well. You get early access to gold making videos, gold farms, and even exclusive content. I basically do whatever I can to help you make as much gold as possible in Mists of Pandaria Classic. So if you want to help me out and also help yourself out to make more gold in MOP Classic, then check it out. The link is down below. Either way, for today's farm, we are focusing on farmable mobs in Mists of Pandaria, and once again, you don't need to have skinning, you don't need to have tailoring, and none of those two professions benefit you really for this farm, even though tailoring might, but it's not in the way you think. Now, the thing is, we're farming for Spirits of Harmony here, and we're looking to make gold outside of the spirits as well. So if you think about a farm that I made a video about 2 or 3 days ago, I made a video about the turtles all the way in Windward Isle. Now, I'm just gonna say that farm is incredibly populated, and you guys might have noticed that too. It is one of the most popular gold farms in Mists of Pandaria, and as a consequence of that, I'm trying to find similar farms like that one for Spirits of Harmony. Now, in today's video, we are checking out two locations that can be compared to that as well. So the first couple of mobs that I really want to highlight in the first location is going to be the Glade Hunters in Valley of the Four Winds and the Gilded Fan location. This is basically right north and northeast of Halfhill, or you can think about between Halfhill and the Pools of Purity. So over here you will see a bunch of these birds you can pull, and if you're a ranged class they're super easy to pull, you can pull a bunch of them, but if you're a tank like me, even then you can still pull a bunch of mobs as well. I also have the battle horns. I'm really lucky there. I can basically put myself here and we can pull a couple mobs extra and try to get this one in as well if you can. And there we go, now we have a bit of an AoE pull and just gonna kill all of these mobs. The thing is, these can all drop something valuable. Meanwhile, on the Windward Isle, the only thing you were looking for there is turtle meat, and not everyone dropped turtle meat, by the way, and then you also got some Spirit of Harmony. Here, you're making gold even if you don't get motes. So from one loot here I looted 5 of a wild fowl breast. They're currently selling for 5 gold each on my server, not a lot, but yesterday they were 10 gold each, so for me that was a lot of gold, and I was able to use farms like this one to make a bunch of gold even outside of Spirit of Harmony. And then if you have Spirit of Harmony on top, you make even more gold as well. And over here it's really easy to pull multiple mobs in one pack. Like, you have so many mobs here, it's pretty insane. Like, just flying around this area really fast, you can see a bunch of mobs under me right now as well. I just pulled like 10 mobs. Over here you can do another big pull as well, 5 mobs right around me right now. And yeah, like what I usually do is pull all the way north towards the pool mark over here. And then you go over the water, back to the left side. And over here you also have a bunch of mobs, like once again, Glade Hunter here, this guy's patrolling. Glade Hunter over here patrolling, Glade Hunter over here. There are so many mobs you can pull. Once again, if you're a ranged class, you can pull them way faster. The farming is a little bit more efficient, but even tanks can do this farm pretty efficient as well. And every single kill gives an experience, so you can farm this while leveling if you're level 86, even level 85. You can start farming here and farm gold while you're leveling all the way to level 90, which is quite fantastic. And the thing is, like I just said, having skinning here doesn't really benefit you, because even though they're beasts, they can't be skinned, which is kind of weird, but it is what it is. So all you're doing here is killing the mobs, looting them, hoping to get as many wild fowl breasts as possible, and motes of harmony. Okay, location number 2. Now I did save arguably the best location for last here, so over here we're farming the exact same material, but in a different place. Here you have level 87 mobs and we're still in Valley of the Four Winds, but this time around we are on the left-hand side of the Heartland. Over here as well the mobs cannot be skinned, so having skinning doesn't benefit you, and the main item you're looking for is once again Spirits of Harmony or Mote of Harmony, and then also Wildfowl Breast. Over here though, like literally just doing a flyby here, you can see there's a bunch of mobs around me. I mean, just turning on nameplates is gonna be a good start, right? So over here, nameplates on now, bunch of mobs around this place. There's so many mobs, you can do an AoE pull super easily. The thing is though, there are some smaller mobs here that don't really give anything, but the big mobs, the white fisher cranes, they give full loot. And they give Motes of Harmony, and if you use Potion of Luck, they also give more loot from that as well. So from both location number 1 and this one right here, use a Potion of Luck. You will get the gold back easily and make profit as well. Definitely worth the investment. So over here, just to give an example pull, like for me, I usually just like stand somewhere, use the horn. If you don't know about the horn, it's called Battle Horn. It's from a rare in also Valley of the Four Winds, and will pull just about everything around you in a certain radius. So with that horn, I just blast the horn somewhere, pull a bunch of mobs, and once again AoE them down. Super easy farm, you can do this while leveling, you can do it at max level. It's a pretty nice place to be, and one more thing, if you are max level, you can also actually enhance this farm if you have skinning. Now, that is not this farm specifically, but what I usually do is I loot these mobs, and then, when I'm waiting for respawns, if you have to wait for respawns at some point, I fly up here and farm the goats for skinning. So you can basically farm for Spirits of Harmony down here, then fly up and farm the goats, because here you have packs of goats. Here you have a pack of goats, right? Here you have another pack of goats, and up here you also have a pack of goats. So you can farm the goats, go back down, farm the cranes, and back up and farm the goats. Really easy farm, and if you have skinning, I just wanted to mention that real quick, you can combine the cranes and the goat farm. Now the key to these farms is really having Spirits of Harmony and Motes of Harmony, and having a profession that can convert those to gold in a meaningful way. So if you don't have crafting professions that can use Spirits of Harmony, like if you're stuck with tailoring and alchemy, you'd make about 200 gold per Spirit of Harmony. That is not insane, it's not bad, but it's not insane, and from a farm like this, you're probably looking at about 6 spirits per hour, so like 10 motes per 10 minutes, or 1 mote per minute, right? So 6 spirits per hour, and as a scribe, I can convert 1 spirit into about 1000 gold. So if I have scribe over here, I'm making 6000 gold from the spirits alone. If you don't have a profession like that and you don't count spirits, the gold per hour from the farm is probably about 1.5 to 2k, because in that case all of the gold comes from is raw gold from vendoring stuff, which is really not much by the way, and also the wildfowl breasts, and then whatever you get from the Potion of Luck. Now if you don't have a profession that can use Spirits of Harmony, you can also just spend spirits. Literally you can spend them in Valley of the Four Winds, or in the Shrine I mean. So talking to this vendor right here, the Spirit of Harmony vendor, you can turn 1 Spirit of Harmony into 2 golden bloaters, and they are selling for about 100 gold each on most servers out there. So once again, if you get 6 spirits per hour, multiply that by 200, you're getting 1.2k gold from this one alone. It's 200 gold multiplied by 6, right? So 1.2k gold from the Spirits of Harmony. But if you have leatherworking, you're making about 800 gold per spirit. If you have inscription, you're making about 1000 gold per spirit, and so on and so on. So the more gold you make from spirits, the more valuable these farms are going to be. Either way, I just wanted to highlight these 2 farms and talk about the crafting aspect behind the farms as well, and using Spirits of Harmony. They are 2 very good alternatives to, for example, the Windward Isle that just about everyone is farming these days. So if Windward Isle is way too popular for you, go and give these 2 a try, and let me know what you think about them down below in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, please consider dropping a like, it really helps out, and subscribe for more content. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video very soon.